Well, hello, fellow diggers. You know, I got to thinking the other day, and most of this is due to my buddy Mark, Tempest Fugit 64. But I got to give credit to John 316 too, because he got me started. I mentioned to him that I wanted to get some kind of a George III coin, and he sent me my first halfpenny and got everything going. But then, I mean, look at all these frames of coins, well, arrowheads too. Yeah. Got a buddy over in Alabama, Jonesy, that took care of that for me. I got some more arrowheads over here that Elvis up in Ohio sent me. I got a few right here that my son's girlfriend gave me. And I got some over there Indian Tray sent me. Oh, I got some right there that I bought that are made in India. They're not found arrowheads, but they're nice little pieces. But I've got a thing for George III, because when America declared independence from England, George III was the sitting king. He was referred to quite often as the Mad King, because he had some kind of disease that made him hallucinate and whatever. But he wasn't real happy when America declared their independence, and we had to really fight for it. But thanks to Mark, you know, I've got two more halfpennies back there. Jet Ski John sent me one, and John 316 gave me the first one. But in this frame, I got 4 halfpennies, a penny, and 2 farthings. And then Jet Ski John and Jackie also sent me that big bullhead right there, but I understand that's supposed to be a token. That's what they told me at the time. It's about the size of a crown or a half crown. It's a big rascal. And even if it is a token, it may be silver, I don't know. But I've also got a thing for the ship halfpennies, and there's an entire collection from 37 to 70 that Tempest Fugit got together for me. Oh, let's see, get over here. He also sent me the threepences, and he sent me that special year, 1958. I believe it's a ship halfpenny, a threepence, a sixpence, and a shilling. I believe that's right. Then all this paper money, pretty much, Mark sent me. Now, that up there was thanks to my son's girlfriend, but the rest of all this paper money was thanks to Mark. He's got it all together and sent it for me. And, man, it looks good up there with the coins, don't it? But I got that the other day. That's cool. It's got fiber optics in the wings, and when you got the lights off and turn that on, it lights up. Really nice. And there's my sage that Jonesy gave me as well. And if I get over here without falling down. Then he sent me all these crowns and the half crowns. And don't calm, keep calm, don't panic. You still have 2 halfpennies to rub together. And there's the one silver, that old Barber dime that I found. That's my first silver, first one and only. But then Mark goes and sends me, well, I have, first off, I've got that cartwheel penny right there that Dave sent me. I watched him dig that up on a video, and then he sent it to me, which was cool. And it's still a ship half penny. It's still a cartwheel penny. Nothing can take that away from it, and that's the way most of them come out of the ground. I don't think these that Mark sent me have ever seen the ground. Look at the patina on them. But you can turn both of them. You can see yours just plain as day. You can read everything around the, I guess, the cartwheel of the penny. And that big one right here, that's a 2-cent coin. And the one over on the right is the 1 cent. Then, got this bullhead shilling. And a 1788 6-pence. So I'm close. I'm close. And I always thought, well, you know, I like the way he put the Union Jack back in there, and he glued it in where I could get the message that he wanted me to mount everything on the Union Jack, which I did. No problem. I'm glad to do it, Mark. Anyway, I always thought, I'm going to set this up in the cradle here where I can look at you and talk to you. I can't see me, but y'all can see me. I always thought when I got to this point and I had the pennies and the farthings and the shillings and the 6-pences and all like that, that the pinnacle of my collection, even if I had to somehow scrimp and save and get the money up myself, which right now that's an impossibility with rent and then pretty hefty car payment for that new soul. And my son's working now and he's contributing, which that's good because we're going to need every bit that he can give us. And I haven't received my first bill for the soul yet, but they'll send me one. Of that I got no doubt. Anyway, we ought to be able to make it. And now that he's working, after we get the car payment done, then the next check that he gets, we're going to get one item out of pawn. Because I got a bunch of stuff in pawn. My big TV's in there, the one out of our bedroom's in there, the one out of his bedroom's in there. I got a bunch of shit in there. But we're going to get one item out at a time. And once we get them out, we're going to try and keep them out. And then the other two finance companies that we got loans with, we're going to just pay them off little by little. If we can give them a payment every 2 weeks rather than once a month, then we'll get ahead. And then if we need to skip a month, we can, but want to get them paid off. And that would free up a lot of capital. Then we'd just have the one payment to make, and once we get them paid off, all we have is rent, light bill, and car payment and insurance. That we can handle. And I told my son, I said, we get to that point, we'll work something out. You know, maybe $50 or $75 per pay period, because you got your room, you got a cook that's not just a passing cook, but a damn good cook. I know my cooking is good. You got your mother washing, drying, folding, or hanging up your clothes for you. You got your toiletry facilities, which you need to learn to keep your damn bathroom clean, but other than that, you're pretty well off. And he's been, he's 25 now. So since 18, he's been living with us, and he ain't paid a dime. He's got a little bit of catching up to do, but he don't mind doing it. That kid is something else. Any other child, you ask them, oh, hell no, this is my money. I'm not going to help you with anything. I'll give you some money for gas, that's it. He ain't that way. He ain't that way at all. So, I always thought when I get to this point that the top of my collection for George III was going to be either a guinea, or a half or quarter guinea, or a half or quarter, or a full sovereign. And in order for it to be the end of the collection, it must be a 1776, as that was the year that we signed the Declaration of Independence, and that was the year that we declared our independence from England. Although, why we bothered, I don't know, except for having the king governors. We've always stayed close. England and the United States fought side by side in World War I and World War II, and we're still close. So, we'll always be part of England, and England will always be part of us. And that's evident in how quick I am to make friends with the people over there. I've got some very, very good friends in England. And I want to go over there so bad. I'm hoping that maybe after we get these finance companies paid off and everything, that somehow I'll be able to come up with the money to take me a week trip over to England. That would, oh God, I'd love that. That would be excellent. But in the meantime, let's get back to George III. I want to get me, it's got to be a 1776, and a sixpence is just a tad small, but let's say from a shilling, or a florin, or a half crown or crown. That's a 1776. That will sit right there at the top of the collection as the coin representing our independence. And then all the other coins are just examples of the George III coinage. I'm sure they had some kind of folding money back then, but I don't know what I've never even seen it. I don't know what it would look like. But anything from a sixpence on. So, if one of you's got a 1776 half crown laying in your desk drawer that just, you move it every once in a while when you go in to do something, or you see it every now and then, and you would like to have it displayed, send it on. You know I'm going to put it in a frame, and I'm going to put it at the top of the collection. Once I've got that one coin, I'll take everything that's George III and put it all together. So that will be the way to do it. Anyway, yeah, silver will work, and then maybe one day, God willing, I can get a gold coin to put there with it. But 1776 from, like I said, from the size of a shilling or a florin or a half crown or crown. So if you got one, or you run into one and you want to have it displayed, keep the old penny digger in mind, alright? Anyway, until next time, peoples. This is your one and only Penny Digger. And